Executive Director of the Public Affairs Alliance of Iranian Americans, and on behalf of our Board of Directors and the staff, we want to welcome you to our third annual Nowruz on Capitol Hill. This is an amazing event for us, and we're so glad you're all here to share it with us. First and foremost, allow me to thank the esteemed co-sponsors who were so kind to lend their name and their support to this event, and I know a few of them will be joining me up here to speak in a few minutes. So I will make those introductions in just a couple of minutes. Personally, just a couple of notes. I'm honored to be here to represent PAIA. We are an organization, a nonpartisan, non-sectarian organization that represents the interests of the Iranian American community in the United States. For those of you who may not be very familiar with the Iranian American community, we are a rather young immigrant community. The first Iranian immigrants came to the United States can be traced back to the 1800s. However, it's really been in the past 50 years that there's been an influx of Iranian immigrants. However, despite our youth, we're one of the most accomplished and highly educated immigrant populations in the United States. And we're extremely proud of that. And the reason for that is multiple. We're a very proud community. We're very proud of our culture, of our background, of our traditions. We're very proud of the heritage that we come from, about 2,500 plus years of innovation. And we have, I think, touched probably every discipline and field from mathematics to science all the way to arts and literature. We're also very proud of the values that have been instilled in us, the values of hard work, education, good deeds, good thoughts, giving back to the communities from which we come, and making sure that we're investing in our youth. One of the things that's also very important to us is that we maintain the ties that we have with our families and friends in Iran, and that we maintain that culture, we don't lose it, and we pass it along to the next generation. As we have grown as a community, we're also very, it's very important to us to have our voice heard, to make sure that we have a seat at the table, that we can at least provide some impactful help in the discussions that impact our community. So PAIA has done all of that. We are on Capitol Hill. We've talked to a lot of you, know a lot of you. I'm very thankful that you're all here. And we do that in a very unbiased and objective way. So I welcome any of you to ask any questions, or if you need any information from any of us, do that. On that note, I would like to introduce Congressman Honda. He's ready. Do you want, Congressman Maloney, would you like to speak first? Sure.
Yes.
No, after Mr. Honda.
Congressman Maloney from New York, one of our greatest supporters.
This is America.
Great to see you. We have a special order on the floor coming up on the National Women's Museum. And I'm doing it with Marsha Blackburn, a Republican. And it's a bipartisan resolution and special order, which is unusual in this Congress. And I have to get to the floor, but I have been to every single one of your meetings, and even your founding meeting in the great city of New York, and here in Washington, your absolute founding meeting, along with my good friend and colleague, Mike Honda. He has a primary, by the way, but I read he's going to win really big, because he's a great guy, and I'm glad. So if you live in his district, be sure you get all the votes out for him, because he deserves it. And I'm really proud to have also been original co-sponsor of the Nowruz Amendment that passed the United States Congress, and that too was an important part. And I'm here to celebrate Nowruz with you, a time of renewal and bringing hope for the new year. I would like to thank my friends at PAIA for organizing this incredible event and really organizing all year long for Iranian affairs. She mentioned that it's a new 50 years, but they must have all moved to my district, because I have a very, very vibrant and involved and accomplished and educated community. And by the way, we celebrated at the Metropolitan Museum of Art the beautiful, help me, the cylinder, the Cyrus cylinder. We had a very special show in the museum in the district that I represent, honoring the Cyrus cylinder, which was the first official Declaration of Human Rights, which is really really incredible. And I bought one of these little replicas of it, which I have on my desk, because what an incredible legacy you have, that the very first Declaration of Human Rights came from your heritage.